Welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. My name's Casey. We're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition tonight, working our way through the Dark Tower original Adventures Reincarnated new release by Goodman Games, coming out in not too long. We've got a preview copy here with some of the updated stuff, some of which has been pretty awesome, some of which I am staring at intently, trying to figure out what the joke is that I am not getting. And we'll figure out what some of those are as we move forward. We are short a character at the moment. They will be joining us in just a little bit. There is cool stuff going on there. So while we wait for them to arrive, I wanted to catch up a little bit on what the characters have been up to. At the moment, they have just opened up the door to an alchemist's laboratory. A wizard mid-work has turned towards them, looked a little bit surprised, swept his arm across his laboratory table, scooping up all manner of potions, and there is now an arc of arcane fluids flying towards the party's faces. But we're going to pause that whole sort of situation for a moment and zoom in a direction that the party does not actually know, back to the area of Mitra's fist. It could be up, it could be sideways, it could even be down. They don't know, but they are going to find out soon because they have some rescue missions planned. Up in the town of Mitra's Fist, some nefarious people are doing nefarious things. Some maybe less nefarious people are doing less nefarious things. But in the stables, there is a horse, I believe that Dahrian rides. There is a mechanical hound, Blitz's steel companion. And there is a young griffin that Andry has recruited. The only one who I don't really have additional animal friend companion for would be Tahir and Tann. So the first thing I wanted to check in with, are there animal companions for Tahir and Tann that I just haven't heard about yet?
Nah, I'm my own animal.
Okay. So you come pre-equipped with hooves.
Yeah.
I mean, Tann here is my buddy in crime for most things.
Okay.
I mean, we have a team name after all. I think we've discussed it for our performance that we didn't get to finish, unfortunately, because someone really wanted us in that house for some reason.
There were things that needed to happen. So back in town right now, there are some interesting goings on. We did a little preview skimming back there, seeing that old Cornelius is patiently waiting for the characters to arrive, seated down, working his way through his prayer book. Very energetic in the morning, but now that the afternoon has worn on a bit, he's slowed down, settled back onto his pews. His acolytes have come in, just kind of scooted the old fella, back to his warm and cozy spot. He's sort of mumbling along, but the excited visitors, or the visitors he was excited to see, haven't arrived yet. In that stable, though, a drunken fellow has fallen asleep. Now, Blitz, I have a question for you about Bowser. What is Bowser's sort of standing commands or personality? What does he do when you're not around for, it's going on 48 hours now since the last time you told him what to do? What kind of personality does he have?
Well, he's never been left alone for that long, so that's why Blitz is mostly worried about him. He's kind of always had him at his side up until now. He thought he was leaving him for a quick little jaunt into the house, and next thing you know, he's traveling into other dimensions as far as he's aware. So he's I don't know. Yeah, he's a good boy, that's for sure. He follows his commands, and I almost wish he could eat so he could give him some treats.
Yeah. So what would you say as he's kind of sitting there? So he's been 48 hours. You built him. What would you? Well, you assembled. You gave him the spark of life. What would you think he'd be doing now?
I'd imagine, unless anybody did anything to deter him, he'd probably just sit where he was left and keep staring, waiting, and wondering how
Okay.
long it's going to be until his master returns. You know, I
Okay,
mean,
so
I
we
know
got
that's
like
kind of a.
We got like a Jurassic Bark going on here. He's just standing there by the fire hydrant, until the tar washes over him.
Yeah, gathering
Just-
bird poop and
Just a little Hachiko situation.
Oh,
like-
no.
No, Jenna, no.
Oh,
people.
You're right, too soon for that.
no. So, as Bowser is
People who
just...
don't know better, like if Blitz never came back, they might go like a couple of hundred years down the lane. They just think this is just some sculpture that somebody built there. That's just like he's just still sitting and
Just every few years
waiting,
it
not moving
blinks
an inch.
slowly. Oh. So, all right. So that was a little sadder than I was expecting it to be, but
We have to rescue the dog now.
it's- priorities, might shift a little bit here. Hearing that. Now the other question that we have is one of the newer members of the party, which is our young Griffin. Now I know that you didn't get much time to bond with it, just like a day and a half or so, but it did imprint on you there, Andry, and I know you did a pretty phenomenal animal handling set of checks in there. What sort of personality would you say you got off of your young Griffin? I mean, is it a feisty one? Is it a little laid back? Is it just impressionable youth? What were you picking up as Andry was carrying around his new Griffin friend?
I would think that the Griffin is just waiting for the drunk chaperone.
Yep.
I don't know. Just waiting for him to fall asleep. He's eyeing up that horse.
So Dahrian does have a war horse, and there are other horses stabled there. I think eyeing up Dahrian's war horse might be a little bit much for the fledgling Griffin. But the good news there is Beldar the Sodden, the fellow who looks a little young for his age and enjoys the drink, is doing a decent job of keeping them apart at the moment. So that answers one curiosity that I had. The other ones that I wanted to see if we had any interesting information. What have you all left behind? What's going on back at home or wherever you came from now that you're ticking along? Now, you spent some time traveling. You've traveled to the Lostlands, and so that was at least a month or two traveling. You spent a little time down in the temple. You've now traveled up to Mitra's Fist, and another couple of days have passed. So it's been probably minimally 3 months since you've been to wherever you consider home. Who's waiting for you? What's going on back there? Anyone want to volunteer to share a little bit more of what they've left behind? Everybody leans back. If you all lean back and one person doesn't, that looks like they leaned forward and volunteered. So
yeah,
right now
it
I
looks
think
like Beau is
yeah,
up
Beau's kind of like up here. Everybody else is like back here. Beau, what did Bowser and Blitz leave behind, or who's waiting for them to return, if anyone?
Oh man, I have to look it up at the names because it's been a while. But there's a stone giant and a dwarf in particular that kind of teamed up to make Blitz. Well, the shell, they got as a gift from but they filled it with all kinds of goodies and the folks at Strixhaven, they practice something that I'm drawing a blank on all this stuff. I'm pretty new at all this, but they practice this thing where they take the spirits of people who have deceased and they'll just put it into either like a statue or some type of little trinket. They can store the memories and personality of these deceased individuals. It actually kind of sounds evil when I'm describing it, but maybe it is. I don't know. But they do it for the purpose of finding out about old civilizations, and they try to do it as like a way of learning about history and.
On reflection, a lot of things sound evil once you say it out loud.
Yeah.
And Strixhaven is a little bit, loose with their definitions of morality from time to time. And I do know you mentioned that, you'd had a fairly upstanding soul had been inserted in there during the experiments.
Yeah, kind of like was it Asimov's rules? Is that right? How they, they try to keep them robot from turning on them. So
Sure.
they thought, oh, we'll take this, first year student that seemed like very by the books and, worshipped Helm. If that's appropriate for the setting. They took the spirit of this unfortunately deceased person and kind of just put that in there with all the other crap that we're sticking in there to make sure that this thing doesn't turn on us or, try to go off and enlist himself with the Lich or something.
Now, out of curiosity, looking back on it, so far, what do they think? What do you think their response would be if they knew what you were doing now? Would they be like, yes, we have done well, or like, woo, we got to set the settings a little different on the next one?
Probably so far so good. I mean, we seem like we're going with we're following our curiosity, because that's one of the things they wanted. They wanted something that they can just kind of. This isn't even really a person. We don't have to feel bad about sending this thing off into like dangerous places. If it gets crushed by a boulder, you know what I mean? Like better it than us.
Gotcha.
That whole thing. So they'd probably be happy that this thing is very. The only thing is they hope it comes back with the knowledge that he's attained.
Cool.
That he's acquired. If he doesn't come back, then it kind of throws the whole thing out of it.
Nice.
Like,
so now that we've picked on Blitz, everybody else who was leaned back, it looks like maybe Jenna there, Tann, has leaned forward a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll see what I can recall from the notes that I had put down at some point. So Tann is he kind of came from like this like little like mountain like village, and so a lot of the time moving across the mountains can be dangerous. Like you can get like boulders or like rock slides, like or rock or mud slides whenever, like if the weather's bad, or just like ice since it's like a higher up. So it was often kind of the people kind of teamed up with these like mountain goat centaur creatures that were up there, which is what he is. Mm-hmm. And so they would kind of exchange and act as like as the people who would help like bring supplies to the mountain and forward and back, and kind of help each other out. He's a little bit of he likes to get into trouble, more than he often likes to admit. He's a bit of a coward, but he does get himself into trouble on purpose because he's curious. So when just ferrying things back and forth wasn't enough, he started to try to like find more exciting work, so he kind of became a little bit of a smuggler. So he's worked with people, but he's got family who would like from the like original job, but he's also got kind of his like other like found family from when he kind of got into more like of his more like exciting stuff. So he's got like various friend groups and stuff, but that's kind of like where he's from.
Excellent. And so as far as those friend groups, are they expecting you back at this point? Did you go out for milk and you haven't come back yet, or what's sort of the?
You know what? That might be a really good question.
Did you tell anybody you were leaving?
Well, like they knew he was gonna be out, but now it's been a while, so they're probably a little concerned because he kind of had to be revived. So I think just the timetables of things got a little screwy in his head when he came back. So people are gonna be like, where were you? Like it's been months. People are gonna be confused, but I don't think he has not quite had that click yet.
Registered for him yet how long he's been away. All right, cool.
Yep.
So let's go over Andry. Who might you be thinking about as this wash of what's probably acid and bad stuff is kind of heading towards the party? Who are you thinking about back home?
Cookies.
Cookies.
No.
I feel like this is pointed and directed here.
Yeah. No. His mother Mary is still in the tribe, but I think Andry kind of knows that he's not really welcome there because they did try to kill him. And the only other
Pretty
person
solid
that
hit.
he knew was the dwarven cleric who raised him back from the dead.
Mhm.
He's with the Church of Mitra, so I would assume that he knows that we went here.
Okay.
And
Awesome. And I know you're working with the church, so they have let them know that, oh yeah, we sent him on an errand. He'll be back any day now. Um, are they are they eager to see you back? I know your mom and the family probably maybe you're better off gone, but for the church, are they eagerly awaiting you?
probably not.
Probably
Andry
not.
tends to get into trouble.
Okay. Awesome. And that brings us over to Tahir. Tahir. I mean, there's sparkles in this goo as it's coming towards you. Like it's got little flecks of like
Oh,
metallic. It's very nice. And as it's kind of washing
is
over,
it
you
an
can see
iron-based solution?
it's boiling in the air. There's actual like boiling happening, even though it's in the air as it's coming towards you.
Fascinating.
It's a
Must be
cold
a
pool.
combustible ingredient with the oxygen that's in the air. Perhaps. Ah, well, for terms for is someone waiting for him back home? Not really. Typically, his people would be more the type of, "Hey, you're old enough. Get. Oh, here's the sword while you're at it. Passed down from your great ancestor. I mean, you'll probably need it. I mean, I've used it. He's used it, and then going back to like great grandpappy, who's like 700 years old, still kicking around as an elf. It's like you probably will need this more than we do at this time. Uh, he's being somewhat of the devout follower of I don't know some god of ravens, something like that,
Mhm.
birds.
Mhm.
Some will call him the god of the sky.
Mhm.
Uh, so that idea of wanderlust and wanting to explore the vastness of the worlds kind of leads to tend to not really have anyone focus on where they are, but where they've been. So like maybe he gets back home, they're like, "Oh, where have you been?" Like, "Oh, I probably done something better than when I was in my youth. You only seem like a pale in comparison to what I've done."
Whew.
So it's a lot of like trying to upping each other in terms of where you've gone.
Okay. I see. So getting the family sword passed down, it's like more of a I've got a better one now. You can have the starter sword kind of situation.
Right. I mean, he's say it's a family heirloom. I mean, it's not the best one they've had. Sometimes they have ones that's on fire for some reason. Sometimes it's frozen.
Okay.
That's bizarre. But it's like, yeah, you can have this.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you. It's a very dense wood. It's not just plain wood. But so cool. Now are they? I mean, you're on a elven time scale, so being back soon could have all sorts of connotations.
Be
But
several centuries.
right,
It's fine.
just out on a little bit of a wander. Okay, cool. So with that does clear up a couple of questions I had about what was going on in some of the characters' head. We should have our fifth showing up in just a moment, and then we'll be rolling into some initiative. A couple of housekeeping questions just as we go along. Um, First of all, and for no reason, um, is anyone wearing or carrying anything that would be considered extremely flammable? Is there any alchemist fire or oil flasks, you know, exposed?
um,
Yes.
so in a saddle pack possibly, Tann could be carrying, as you travel, you have rope.
Hmm.
Um, but he also in his pack has 10 flasks of oil.
Hmm.
Um, clothes. Clothes are known to burn.
Clothes have been known to burn from time to time.
Yeah.
Uh, and
But he's got 2 water skins because he was in the desert, so I don't know if that counteracts anything, but
I'm not sure that it's a direct counteract. Chris, hey, how you doing?
Good. Hello.
Hello.
Apologies.
Oh, no worries at all. We were just catching up on some backstory and catching up on a little bit of, just things that the DM might need to know depending on how things go. Which is, does anyone happen to be wearing or carrying anything particularly flammable, alchemist fire, or excessive amounts of oil? Tann apparently has some excessive amounts of oil in the pack, though, so it doesn't seem like it's out and deployed, which is good. Dahrian, I don't think I remember you mentioning anything excessively flammable about your person.
No.
Okay, cool.
Full
With
disclosure, Blitz has the alchemist fire probably on his belt.
Oh,
There's
okay.
3 of them.
You
Oh,
carry
that's-
3
Like
alchemist
that we
fire
got
on
we got
your
it from the
belt.
Hobgoblin, I think.
Okay.
I mean, not normally, but we just found some.
I
remember.
I remember nothing. I just give out the loot and then trust you all to be like, here's our doom.
Yeah.
So well done.
I thought about putting it in the backpack, but then I was like, oh, might need it handy.
Yeah, keep that on hand. Awesome. So let's go ahead and, for some reasons, we're going to go ahead and bring up the turn order here. And we're going to ask everybody, once this comes up, let me make sure it's cleared out. Clear. Tahir, you're too fast for me. Get this added back in here. And, yep, go ahead and roll yourselves back in. That mage who has now thrown some stuff around is going to roll themselves in. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like everybody. And excellent. Tann, what has just happened? You made your way through the dark hallway to the north. You entered into this room. This room has a nice kind of a marbly floor. It's a nice dark stone. Off to the left, which would be the eastern side, there is an opening. Through that opening, you can see several pillars that lead forward to a massive statue of Set. To the south and west, there's a little hallway that continues on down south. I believe everybody still has their cool long-distance dark vision. And Blitz has just walked up to a door that was previously closed. I believe Dahrian may have said we should open that door, and then Blitz said okie dokie and threw it open. I forget who said it, but somebody said it and Blitz acted on it. And
I
so,
believe that's correct.
all right. As that happened, the door banged open. A man in obvious wizardly magey regalia, robe, staff, the whole Kabbalistic symbols works, glances up from his table, goes, ah! Swings the arm, goo comes flying at you. Tann, Blitz is about to get coated in goo. What do you do?
Okay. Okay, I think I can do this.
I believe you.
I just had to double check. Oh wait. The goo, the potion is out, or is it still in its little container?
Oh no, it's like he took the whole like retort and pot and boiling and everything and just swept it all out, so it's like a spray of goo heading towards him right now.
Okay, because my initial plan was, can I use catapult to send it back at him on the cauldron?
What is give me catapult. I don't know that spell well enough to answer without an idea as to what it does. Let's find out.
Sure. Let me. This button? Okay, yeah, it's that button.
Sounds good. Let's see what we got here. Casting time 1 action, range 60 feet, so you can reach it. Choose 1 object that isn't being worn or carried, flies in a straight line. I would say this thing of goo is an object. Yeah, if you want to try it, you could basically catch the goo glob in the air and just whip it back at him.
Holy crap.
I would love to do that.
Sounds
That's
good.
awesome.
Go
Cool.
ahead. Let's see here. That is going to.
I believe, if I'm reading this right. Oh, interesting. It's a dex saving throw.
Yep. All right.
I thought it was to hit.
No. So yeah, the goo glob is flying. You're like, bang, grab it out of the air. It now is just a goo glob coming back at the wizard. The wizard is like, whoop, and tries to dodge out of the way, posting up a 15. What is your?
Oh, he meets it, so he beats it.
All right, so he just like Matrix's goo glob goes over, hits the back wall, and kind of starts to slurk down. As it does, you can see, yes, it is boiling and fiery from within. That would have hurt quite a bit, Blitz. But thankfully averted. Tann, anything else?
I think that's. I just wanted to see if they take half damage or anything, but no, I think it's 1 or nothing. No, Tann is satisfied. He's good.
Okay, you got it. So walls kind of coated, things are going down. At that moment, just chaos erupts. All the instruments and reagents that are down there are now got the goo dripping down, everything's sizzling and nasty. This mage calls out, "Fools!" And takes a step forward. As they do so, Blitz and Blitz. Blitz and Blitz.
Uh-oh, both of us.
Yeah, Blitz and Blitz is going to get a little bit of a Burning Hands cast upon you. It is a 15-foot cone, which will 15 feet, not reach to here. Lucky you. But Blitz, I will need you to go ahead and give me a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
All right. I would like to also pull up absorb elements.
Oh, reaction, I believe?
Is that instead of the saving throw or together?
Together
yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Why is that rolling? Oh, that's for the damage. Yeah.
Good call.
There you go.
2 less there. So, and then go ahead and give me the dexterity saving throw. Try and cut it down even further.
Okay.
Just the absorb elements automatically puts it to half.
Oh, nice.
That 2 is for if you hit something with a weapon attack. There's
Oh,
extra damage. It does.
I'm not very dexterous.
Oh,
I made
No.
a metal and wood over here.
no, you are not, and we do not have any rerolls in the pot yet.
Just like real life.
So, 6 points of fiery damage to you,
okay.
Blitz. At that point, the mage kind of bounds away, heading to the south. You can see him doing something. "Calgon, take me away," he calls. And as he reaches this point, he teleports away. As he does so, there's a scuttling Blitz. You can see that a familiar, an imp of some sort, comes darting out from under the bed, looks around, looks up at you, goes, "Ah!" and poof, goes invisible. And then, could I get a perception check from Blitz and Tahir, please? Oh, Blitz, you guys are all over it. You see that the foot chest, the foot locker at the bottom of the mage's bed, goes whoop and shoots from the floor to the ceiling. And it sort of tucks into the ceiling. So it's now just kind of one
Blitz
of
is
the
gonna
tiles.
just over his shoulder. This room is very strange. Be careful.
Yeah, it is
A lot of things happening in here.
It is a little strange. There's a lot that is happening. Among the things that are happening there, Blitz, you hear, "Oh, not strange."
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Can I tell who's saying that?
Well, yes. What you see is, well, possibly a moment after you feel the impact.
Oh, snap.
Do you have any way to see invisible?
No.
Okay. So, a longsword attempts to strike you with a 22 for 8, followed by another longsword, which crits for 13, followed by a third
Lord.
longsword, which is a 19, I think
Can I-
hits. Go ahead.
I mean, do I need to be able to see him in order to shield up?
You can shield up at any time.
Oh, I definitely would shield up at any time.
Okay.
Man.
So-
First, oh crap! Where'd those guys come from?
From being invisible. So basically, you get you start to
God,
feel.
this room is crazy. We never should open this door.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You cannot shield. You used your absorb
No?
elements.
I did.
You did.
Ah, I wasted it again.
So, orc longsword, orc longsword, orc longsword, and then there's a bit of a whistling through the air as a javelin comes in. 15 on that one. What's the armor class I'm aiming for?
20.
20. So only the first 2 hit. 8 plus 13 is 21 points of slashing damage as the 3 invisible orcs reveal themselves. And now Andry. Orcs have kind of clustered at the door. They're looking past you, kind of as a, meh. They shut the door, so you can't see them for the moment. But what might you be doing?
Wait, they shut the door?
They do all that and then shut the door in my
They
face.
Stab, stab, stab. Javelin. Shut the door.
That's just rude.
That's very rude.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the door, free action. Whoosh! They're just like standing there, long swords at the ready. And then what?
I will punch the first one.
Okay. Yes, you do. 23 is definitely gonna hit. 15 points of damage? You're a monster. Still standing though, but not by much.
I will hit him again.
Okie dokie. 18 will hit, despite their shield and their chainmail, and 11 puts the orc down.
Step into the room.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh yes, this is how it works. Come to me.
I'd like to grapple this one.
He would not like you to do that.
Yeah, well, he might not have a choice.
May not. An 11,
Whoa.
but a 5. No, he is grappled.
Gonna action surge,
Let me go. Action, sir. Okay.
and I will punch him twice.
22 is gonna hit.
Actually, I'll just hit him once.
Hit him once for 15, huh? Yep.
And then I will punch the one over here.
Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah. It's not as big as the last one, but it still hurts. Anything else there, Andry?
Hey. I'll move over here.
Yeah, that worked. That worked. Now as you move over there, this one is going to get an attack of opportunity, unless you have something I don't know about.
No, go ahead.
So he will try. Posting up a 12, not impressive.
Missed this. No.
You go ahead and step over in that direction. Dahrian, what are you up to as Andry just storms into the room in spite of the orcs that he must walk across in between?
Well, let me see. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire into the room, just
Okay.
in case there's any more. And with Andry being there, I'm gonna do what I can to get the most of the room. I don't know if you can see what I'm marking.
I
but-
don't yet for some reason.
Okay,
Oh, there we go.
basically
Ping.
from one corner here, so that it's 20 feet. I mean, it's gonna only go 10 feet, but I want to get, more or less from here to here.
Got it. And as you do so, I got good news and I got bad news.
We only accept good news.
Yeah, bad news first.
Yeah, okay, that's what happens. I need you out of my way because you're not there right now. You're all here. And so... Dook.
Oh,
What in the
I'm sorry.
blue?
What?
Holy shit! It's a
holy
birdie.
mackerel.
Did we interrupt like a cooking show and this is the studio audience? What in the world was going on in here?
That is an excellent question, and I believe you could potentially use an investigation to find that out. But first, I'm going to have to roll a lot of dexterity checks, and I revealed everybody because I think even if they missed, you're going to have picked up that the air is full of invisible orcs at the moment. But let me just go ahead and hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
my
of
God.
them.
Yeah. Andry, you moving in there reminds me of the old game Minesweeper, right? Where you like the one square where there wasn't a bomb.
Yep. Okay, we got 2 that passed. And that will be this one, and that will be this one. So all the others are targeted. They do not like this. And they are still invisible, but they're invisible and glittery, so, you know, there's that.
They are outlined in blue.
Outlined in blue.
Yes.
Hyperlinks. I believe you were able to get this one in on the angle without getting Andry in there. Right, that looks about reasonable. Cool. Well done, Dahrian. Anything else for you there?
I pretty much will just shout out, "By the gods, get out of there!" And I will move up to here and prepare my next action.
Sounds good.
So-
Oh, and you know what? There's one more thing that might happen here.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I was thinking the imp.
The
That
imp
was what I was hoping to get.
Imp is not there at the moment. He's a lover, not a fighter.
And
But
the trunk that you said went up to the ceiling, is it still on the ceiling?
it is still in the ceiling, and that's what I was just adding back in.
Oh yeah.
One of the blocks in the ceiling, it looks just like any other, but it is pink and sparkling. I'm gonna move it off to the side over here. It's really above this orc, but I'm putting it over there for pink outline ceiling there. Boy, you made that complicated.
Sorry.
No, this is totally awesome. Dahrian, anything else for you?
Nope. I just moved up and am pulling my my weapon out. So.
You got it. Blitz, what do we got going on?
All right. No. That all these guys are here. I think I'm gonna change what I was gonna do, but once again, his chest opened up and shoot out sticky green substance to try to stick these guys with
Oh,
the
webby
web.
time.
Yeah.
Where are we putting that web at?
Let's see, it's 20 foot cube. So that means I'd say, I guess just covering all the ones we can see from here to that would be the back of it. I
You
guess.
get the back row there.
Yeah. I mean, this.
You could call the angle right there and hit all of them.
That's the back wall, right? Back here, right?
Yeah, back wall's right there.
Okay, yeah. Then all the ones visible.
Yeah. So the
and if it's not 20 foot high, I have the brick as well, I guess.
Yeah. So this is the guy you're gonna miss, and this is the guy you're gonna miss. Otherwise, you'll do that angle right there. And
Okay.
now I get to roll a lot of more dex checks. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what am I trying to beat? 15. Not doing so well, guys. I got 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. I'm going to be updating icons for just a few minutes. Anything else there, Blitz?
No. But maybe I'll. Or no, that's good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not a problem at all. That one was a pass. That one was a fail. That one was a fail. As I continue to do my updates to here, what might we be up to?
You know, as a wizard, I have the ultimate solution to this problem that's before us right now.
To you.
But I believe we've established that we can't attack allies because of the rules we have made. So this
That
is
is
really
true.
unfortunate that I can't use it.
Oh. Yes, you have to find a way to not hit your allies.
It's impossible. It's fireball. How can I not hit my allies in this situation?
But you'd have to get your allies out of that situation would be the thing
Well,
to do there.
I have just the plan for that. You know, as a teleportation expert, I would like. You know what? Because it's going to be fun. How high is the ceiling?
Ceiling in here is about 15 feet.
All right. So what I'm going to do with my bonus action, I'm going to do my Blessing of the Raven Queen, which teleports me 30 feet to a point I can see.
Okay.
So a bunch of sand just shifts and then appears in the room 10 feet above this orc right here.
Okay.
I am then going to grab the head of Andry, and with my left foot, I'm going to do a old Mario bop on top of the head and cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
You teleport with Thunderstep, don't you?
I sure do. And I'm going to teleport Andry back out of the room.
Okay. Thunderstep is willing participants, I believe.
It is a will. I will pull up the spell.
Yep. And Andry, are you willing to be teleported out for the moment?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, those things apparently happen. You teleport in, you kind of reach down and tap,
Yep.
and then you pull out,
Yep.
and you both arrive back out here.
I will pull myself here.
Okay.
Andry will be here.
Okay. And then this is the one that when you do it, I have to move more saving throws, isn't it?
It sure is.
Okay.
Yeah. Con.
DC 15 Constitution.
DC 15 Constitution, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the chest, huh? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is thunder damage, eh?
Or
plus the
is.
chest. And
I'm gonna have to learn that one.
they actually did pretty well on this one here. Let's go ahead and start doing some updates. 10 points damage there. 20 points of damage there is dead. 20 points of damage there is dead. 10 points of damage there survives. 10 points of damage there survives. And 10 points of damage there survives, but it's very cranky. And now what? If anything. Tann,
Well-
are we over or Tahir? Anything else?
Well, it's safer than fireball. What can I say? Best of luck, guys. I'm gonna scoot around this corner.
Okay. Tann, back to the top of the turn order of what might you be doing?
I think just be impressed for a second because that was really cool. What can I do? I'm gonna go, simple, and just do a classic firebolt into this guy. I don't have a lot of area of effect stuff that doesn't involve me being in the room with them, so I'm gonna do a firebolt.
Sure,
at this one.
firebolt. He is lit up, so you do have advantage.
Awesome.
If you ignite the web, it'll do 2d4 to all.
Oh,
19 to hit will hit. Let's see some damage.
cool.
16
Whoa.
points of damage. Still
Pretty good.
alive, but that hurts.
I happened to get the one that was not webbed, I think.
You did target the one that was not webbed.
That's really funny. And I think that's honestly it. I'm reteaching myself my character sheet. I know I have bonus actions, but I don't think they apply here, so I think that's it.
You got it. Hey, Shwetty. Welcome to the chaos that's going on here. And speaking of chaos, Tann, as your turn ends, things happen inside. First of all, that ceiling panel that's glittering up there, the bottom of the chest, shakes and lowers down a bit. You see the chest lid hinge open a bit. A tongue comes out. The wrinkles of a mouth form around it. It's saying something in an arcane voice. It seems to be quite angry. And Tahir, having just been thinking of this spell, you pick up the incantation of a fireball. There's a little bit of a boot, 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 and then whoosh as a fireball lands. And this is going to hit everybody. From the chest.
From the ceiling tile?
From the ceiling tile.
I will cast Absorb Elements.
You cast Absorb Elements if you have a reaction. You may certainly do that. Hinges Fireball coming at you. Whoosh. DC 12 Dexterity
is it
saving
not my turn yet?
throws.
Yeah. I have my reaction back, right?
You
Sorry.
have had a turn, so you've got your reaction back.
Okay. Yeah, absorb elements too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
I was trying to see if I had something to save myself, but no. I should have moved earlier. That was the thing I forgot.
Movement. Well, and now Tann, as you consider that, you do glance backward and remember that just behind those doors there is just inky blackness and silence. So, if you were to step back there, you would be blind and deaf in the darkness. But maybe not on fire.
Yeah.
If you could, go ahead and take your damage there. Andry, you're at 27. I think everybody else halved theirs.
13, right?
You got it? At that point, we've got some... Oh, Stone's Endurance, awesome. At that point, we've got some orcs that are trying to get out of webs and such things. Oh, you are miraculously unaffected. We've got an orc with a longsword who is going to take an attack at Blitz. Longsword coming in at Blitz. That's going to be a 24 for 9, Blitz.
Oh.
He's coming in heavy.
Wow.
We got
Yep. All right, I'll take that.
Orc over here who's got a web on him. He's going to try and break free. 12, I don't think will do it. I believe that's a DC 15, so he's stuck. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more orcs trying to break free. 1, 2,
Oh my god.
3, 4, 5. One gets out. Not amazing, but it's one less. And then we've got a targeted orc who is going to run forward. As he closes, he will swing that longsword at Blitz. Blitz, longsword, crits it for 10.
No. All right.
I used my reaction.
Yep.
Man, Blitz is looking raggedy.
Reaction deployed. Andry, check the mic. You got faint there for a second. And then Tahir, you get to see some things that I hadn't revealed yet. The hallway continues on to the south. And as it does so, you can see at the far end it opens up into a east-west passageway. But a hidden doorway is kicked open right about here, from which emerges that mage. As he turns the corner and looks at you, he says some things. You!
You!
No, you!
No, you!
Me?
Me?
No, you.
No, I think it's you.
And then he suggests that you run. Run for your life.
This is how I always pictured the classic head-to-head mage battle.
Tahir.
You!
Oh, you pass! He says you should run! You said, nah.
You should run.
I will! And then he steps back into the doorway and closes the door.
Hmm.
Zoomp. So there's now a door there. We won't paint that back in. That is my orcs. That is Hingist. That is everybody. Oh! I did not do one thing. Where'd you go, my friend? There you
By the
are.
way, Blitz is kind of sagging to the side with sparks shooting out of the holes in his chest. Like, he's really jacked up. Like, it looks like he's about to lose power any second.
Tahir.
Me.
With advantage. Does a 23 hit?
Sure.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, and can I get a DC 11 Constitution saving throw?
Because I teleported with my feature, all damage is half for the round.
Oh.
Which I should have remembered when I cast Absorb Elements, but whatever.
You're fancy.
Is it half and half again?
Con save.
A con
I'm
save.
proficient in these as a wizard.
I believe you. Awesome. You pass. You will take half of that poison damage.
So I take 3
3
points.
Wait. Half is 2. Half of 2 is 1. Half of 2 is... Yes. 3 points of damage total. That's hard. And there's an imp hanging out near you right now.
You! You!
Pim!
And I'll say in Infernal, no, you!
No, Pim!
He's over there, but you're here! That's it.
Andry, as the battle of wits goes on in the side hallway, what are you up to?
Bonus action rage.
Bonus action rage seems reasonable.
Oh, I don't even have to go anywhere. I could just start swinging.
I guess you could. You do have advantage, so roll that extra roll.
Oh, that's good.
That's more like I was expecting to have happen. Go ahead and roll some damage. 8 is enough. We're down one more orc. Andry, what else we got?
I will step in front of Blitz because he's getting beat up pretty good.
Looking a little rough.
And I will hit the webbed orc. That's the one that I hit before, right?
He has been hit before, yes. 16 will not hit, though. Nor will a 15. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right. That is going to bring us over to Dahrian. Dahrian, who has lit up the room. What you doing now?
Well, I don't want another fireball coming, so I actually am going to Toll the Dead on the chest that cast the spell.
Sure.
Let me... So 21 points, DC 15 wisdom.
DC 15, wisdom saving throw. Roll it up, Hingist. 19,
Damn
he
it.
passes, taking no damage.
Damn it.
He is made of iron. Iron mind. Dahrian, anything else for you?
Do you have... I will say to Blitz, do you have a healing potion?
His
Fire
processes
potion.
are a little,
Fire potion.
little slow
Fire
there.
potion.
Yeah, no, apparently not.
I hand him one.
Okay. Absolutely.
I'll remove that from my inventory.
Potion of climbing.
Blitz, it has become your turn. Healing potion is passed off to you. You have that in your inventory now, should you wish to deploy it. There are 2 orcs still within striking distance of you and other things going on. What might you be doing?
All right. I'm going to. He's going to deploy out of the compartment in his wrist spike chain that'll lash out and try to grab that ceiling tile and pull it over where Andry can get his mitts on him.
Ooh.
Let me see here. So, I think this would be. Hey.
That is a pretty solid hit. That will land.
So it'll be 6 piercing, and then yank him 4th. Using the thorn whip, by the way. You probably knew what I was doing.
Yep, I got you now. And that will move him. What is that? 10 feet in your direction?
15
I believe
feet,
so.
10
feet.
Sorry, it is. There.
Creatures put 10 feet closer to you. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna put it just. I'm gonna put it just.
Does he fall?
No. So he is levitating. He is floating there. And he's kind of just right over Andry. So Andry just above you. I've got him sitting there, but he is floating above you. Is this iron-bound chest with what looks to be a mouth on it. It doesn't have the big pointy teeth and the tongue as depicted in my mimic picture, but it is a chest that seems to have some animation to it. And so, Blitz, any other activity for you? Oh!
Middle misty step to get away, so he can have a moment to drink his potion.
You got it.
Or quaff, as the word may be.
Quaff away. You did take your action for the thorn whip, so that'll have to be next round.
Okay.
And Tahir, what might you be doing?
You! Why are you here? You started this. You know, it's your fault.
We're finished.
I will.
You're just like, woof. And you clobber this imp. Let's see.
Give him a good old bug zap.
He's like, and it's just ichor by the time that hits the floor.
I will blade song.
Okay.
With my movement, I open this door.
Okay, there's a mage standing there, like frantically casting, trying to grab things. As you open that door and look in, you can see that this is a barracks or a ready room of sorts. It's got a lot of bunks and beds into it. You can see a lot of oil stains on the spots where, folks in armor must have been waiting or resting, likely where most of those orcs came from.
You! That was very rude, sir. We just opened a door and you were throwing shit? That's not cool, bro.
I know your ilk. You're adventurers, here only for my gold.
I don't give a shit about money.
Then leave.
You threw a fireball at us.
And yet you stayed.
Oh. 25 to hit.
That's a considerable number about which he can do nothing.
That piercing and this much fire from absorb elements.
Oh, okie dokie. That is 13 points of that. I don't believe he has anything he can do about that. Nope. Yeah, he took that 13. Doesn't like it. To hear anything else?
That is all.
Got it. Tann, what might you be up to?
I am going to probably do another firebolt. Oh no, wait. Hold on. I did like the Toll of the Dead idea, so I might copy Dahrian's idea and do Toll of the Dead on the mimic.
Oh.
Yes. So for that one is a wisdom saving throw.
He's like, not a mimic.
You kind of look like a mimic.
3 though.
Oof.
He is damaged, so.
All right. Oh.
Wow.
Rough roll, but 5 is 5.
So am I guess. Yeah, I guess that's it.
All right,
Maybe he'll take a step this way. He He learned from last time.
Take a step that way. That is going to bring up some orky friends. Orky friends 2 are going to slide back a little bit, seeing what's happening. Oh, can't move. Hang on. Want to not be spiderwebbed. Still spiderwebbed. Just sits there. Andry, you can hear the orc next to you like, "Come on, Hingist, don't do it, Hingist." And the mimic just starts like, fire. Fireball is coming in. That has got 20 feet on it, right? You're 15 feet away. You're 10 feet away. You're 15 feet away. And that's that. So it'll go one more back and go like that. Hingist fireball.
Full disclosure. Web has concentration on it. I just wanted to let you know in case. I didn't think of it until just now, but he took a lot of damage.
A few times. Go ahead and just give me 2 quick Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Which are Constitution, right?
Yep, Constitution saving throws. Right. Get a 10 or better twice.
Yeah.
That's not a 10 or better.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Don't you have some flashes of geniusness?
Does he?
No, not yet.
Artificer?
No.
Okay.
That's next level.
Oh. All right. So webs actually fail. The orc who is about to tear away is like, so much easier than I expected, and moves a little bit south to get out of the fireball effect. Dahrian, if you wish to use your reaction for a attack of opportunity on that one, he is around the corner in range. Do you wish one?
Sure.
Sure. You may attack of opportunity there. Assuming you've got a melee weapon in hand. And
yeah, you do.
Well done, sir. Could I get some damage out of that?
And then there's actually, I have Divine Strike or whatever, so it's an extra 2d8. So
that is
7.
Why? So that is
Oh, it did the Divine Strike on it. Okay.
Okay,
so
cool.
Never mind. Never mind the other 7.
Got it. So 7 there, 6 there, total of about 13 there. Did not have 13 hit points left, so did not escape. But that now leaves the fireball coming from Hingist. Hingist fireball coming in for the 4 up top. Fireball. Ooh, a 22-point fireball. Could I get a DC 12 dex from Tann, Blitz, and Dahrian?
Oh no.
Dahrian doing well for their limited dex capabilities.
Yes. So that's
Tann
11.
Passing? Yep.
I'm sorry for keep asking this, but am I on a new reaction now? How the heck do I track? I need to find a way to track this, man. How the heck do you guys keep track of
that? You have not used your reaction that I'm aware of.
Okay, it's probably not going to matter, but here we go. Absorb Benevolence. I think he's going down either way. I don't know why it rolls a d6 on it, but okay.
So go ahead and give us the dex saving throw, because you might be able to double down the reduction. Oh, you double down. Right. So that is 11 down to 5, so you will take 5 points of fiery damage.
Oh, down to 1.
Down to 1. Still alive, though. Inside, Andry is facing quite a number of orcs as they pile back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orcs. Hingist is floating above, and then 2 orc coming in with the javelin. 5 longsword orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the 22 is going to get you. I'm not sure about the 17.
Yeah.
Got it. And then 2 javelins coming in. 1, 2. Both of those are miserable. And then down there to here and Burkham Shem face off. Burkham. Burkham, let me down here, buddy. Let's go with a little bit of running away. He misty steps. Poof. You see him reach this point. You see him open a secret door, and then you see him turn the corner. Andry, as you see him turn the corner and sort of start moving towards you, you see him vanish. Visible. And then you see a firebolt appearing from nowhere and zipping towards you with advantage. Andry, oh, he crits it for 16 fiery damage.
He hits the mimic.
I don't think he does, but I think you have a thing that might make him do so.
Yeah, I do.
You see him hit the mimic.
I'm just picturing you grabbing the mimic and lifting it like as the firebolt hits it.
What is that? That is
The cloud ruin.
Cloud ruin. So yeah, you just grab the mimic, you pull him down, it goes whoop. Reaction used in that event. Thankfully for the mimic, him being all irony, the fire just washes over him, seemingly harmless. Andry, you're up. What's up?
Well, let's see if the mimic can take a punch.
See if the mimic can take a punch. Mimic definitely can take that punch right in the mimic face. 14 points. Mimic no likey, but still alive. 22 is also going to hit. Mimic no likey, but still alive. Anything else?
No.
Okie doke.
Oh.
Oh.
I will grapple the mimic.
Sure. Yeah, that works. I didn't have this one prepped, so 120. Wasn't expecting a grapple. You slide right off the side. It's a greased mimic. And also not a mimic.
That's it.
Got it. Dahrian, over to you.
All right.
Andry's looking pretty rough too.
Is he?
I believe.
Okay. Seeing all of this, cast sleep at 4th level inside the room.
Okay. Go ahead. Where are you centering it? 20-foot sphere.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
20-foot sphere. Or where are you starting it, or where are you centering it? Wait, hang on. No. Reach 20 feet of a point you choose, so a 40-foot radius sphere.
Oh, is it that big?
That's what the description's saying. Within 20 feet of a point you choose.
Okay.
Is that right? That seems weird.
I guess I was thinking it was more like a 10-foot sphere, but
within 20 feet of a point you choose, yeah. For some reason, that the description you have there is a little bit awkwardly written, but it is a 20-foot radius sphere.
well,
If you wish to revise, feel free. If you wish to revise or edit, feel free to do so, because that description is a little wonky the way it's written.
Yeah. I will. on a second. Is that a third level spell? I will cast that instead.
Oh, okie dokie. Spirit Guardians begin to surround you. The only friendly you can't see at the moment will be Tahir. So Tahir's the only one who you may not exclude if you want to exclude people.
Yeah, I will exclude everybody that I can.
Got it. 15-footer. Swoosh.
And
Yeep.
move behind Andry.
Yep. Anything else there, Dahrian?
I don't think I have any bonus action heals, so.
All right.
So that's all I got at the moment.
You got it. Blitz. What are you up to back there?
Check that poster, man. How good is it? Is it a good
got
one?
it. 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
Oh wow. Oh man.
Oh, that's still
That's
4.
brutal.
It's still 4.
Oh man, is that an action or a
That is an action. So
bonus action?
have a full action to drink your potion unless you're a rogue.
Okay. Golly. Blitz will wish he was somewhere else. Is that a bonus action?
Free
I guess.
action. You can dream of better
Hey.
places.
I guess just hide out back here for a second.
All right.
Try to. No, I gotta help the team. I'm not gonna just let you guys hang there.
Oh.
But he can't do anything as a bonus anyway, so yeah, he's gonna sit there for a second. Okay.
All right. Tahir, what are we doing?
Oh. So I'm back. Where's my mage buddy?
You can't see him. He's
Where'd he
disappeared.
go?
Well, he misty stepped away from you,
Bastard, that's my thing.
and then he wasn't there anymore. Because that's
Son
how
of a
that
bitch.
works.
I'm gonna find you. It's only a matter of time, as he says, as he's just like John Sleek walking into the room and this lashes upward with his sword at this poor guy right here and
Oh.
cast.
You are attacking with advantage for 2 reasons. 1, he's fairy fired. 2, you're invisible.
I'm invisible.
You're invisible. You
Why am
can't
I
see your
invisible?
hands. You don't know, but you're invisible.
Why? I'm just invisible.
Just invisible.
What?
It's invisible.
What does that even mean? That's not in my spell list. 27.
Yes. And then. Oh, and
Hold up.
shout out to the Raiders, full round action gaming. Thanks for swinging by.
I don't think I've ever had such capabilities of being invisible before. It's just mind-boggling. Hold up, there's still more coming.
Yes.
So, 21 points of piercing. Well, 12 points piercing, 9 fire. And I'll ask you this, because this has never happened before. Does the second part of Green Flame Blade also crit? Because then a fire would jump from him to this guy.
Yes.
Alright, so this is 2d8 plus 4. So, 11 points to this guy right here.
They are both blinking health bar, just barely alive, but alive. Tahir, what else we got?
Am I still invisible?
You are still invisible.
What is this power? I don't understand it. This is magnificent. And I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
I've
With
never felt so. He's not quiet. He's just like living in the moment. 13.
And I think that might have conveyed. They're just like lean out of the way. You
This
stab.
is remarkable. I've never. Wow, and I didn't even cast it yet. Wow. I guess I'll open this door or something. Is there a door here?
No door there. There's just a little denty bit in the
Oh,
wall.
dent in the wall. Wow! That's it.
All right. As an excited Tahir noise comes from somewhere in that corner, Tann, what might you be doing out there?
All right, I will be. I hear a lot of yelling. From my buddy. Where is he? He just kind of went down a hallway and disappeared. Well, I'm gonna go with my tried and true and do another firebolt. Maybe I'll get one of these guys in the back.
Okay.
That seems like a nice idea. Whip. Oh.
No. Even with advantage, no.
Oh. Oh, that's right, because I have advantage. Hurts my pride a little bit.
Ooh, wait a second. Dahrian, were you maintaining the fairy fire? Spirit Guardians would have, fairy fire would have come down?
That would be correct.
Okay. So that one wasn't at advantage, but everything else played out, basically as described.
Gotcha. I don't know. Maybe he'll use his bonus action to just like. Is that even close enough? Let's see. Oh yeah, he might use his bonus action just to kind of like a kid who's just kind of like, oh man, like scuffs the dirt. He'll just use like mage hand to see if he can like shove the orc.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything, but it like maybe if it hits, it'll make it feel better.
Okay. What's it?
I'm in the corner.
Strength saving throw, I think.
Shoot, what was it?
Or is it just a shove?
No, there was definitely a thing that went with it. Scroll. Oh,
he's gonna
wait.
post up
Oh,
a
there it is.
15.
Okay. Yeah, strength saving throw.
15.
He beats it. He just kind of hangs his. He just kind of hangs his head and goes, "Oh."
I mean, it looked like the orc really wanted to be shoved backwards for some reason, but it just didn't happen. Probably to Dahrian's delight, because we're now into Spirit Guardian zappy time. So that is on or whiz. That is a Wisdom saving throw. I've got 5 orcs and a flying chest to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orcs. My target was a 15. So the first one passed and the rest failed, and that was against. Last one made it. That was against 15 points of damage. That was not good for you. But you're alive. You're dead. And you're alive. And you're dead. And you're alive. Oh, that wasn't as bad as they thought. They think. We've got a Hingist up at the top. He's going to make his wisdom saving throw. Passes, only takes the chunk of that. Still alive. And is that 50% of an orc? I'm going to count that as 50% of an orc. Oof. He goes down. He was a blinky 1 hit point. Now it is time for Orc Retaliation. Orc Retaliation, first one, we're going to go Orc Longsword at Dahrian. They do not like this thing that you are doing. Longsword attack, 16? I don't think so.
No.
All right. Longsword coming at Andry. 23 for 7, Andry.
Okay.
Second longsword orc coming in at Andry, stepping up underneath Hingist the set. Oh, crits it for 18. Hingist the chest. Does not like this thing that you are doing, but does not have a fireball left. What he does have something much, much worse.
Oh.
hinges
I like this.
will cast Sleep at 2nd level, detonating in the back here. 22 hit points worth of sleepy time. It is detonated back here. It will hit Dahrian, Tann, and Andry. Dahrian, Tann, Andry.
Mm-hmm.
Could I get you to call out your hit points, please? I need to know who is lowest.
21.
33.
33. Andry?
3.
3. Blitz, I think you were at 5, if I remember correctly.
Yes, but I'm into sleep.
Oh, yes, but immune to sleep. Nice. Okay, so Andry falls asleep. That will take off 3, I think you said, of the hit points from the 22, leaving 19. Tann, you said what number?
21.
21. You are fine, but Andry is asleep.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Gonna wake the sleeping giant.
Gonna wake the sleeping giant, perhaps. Now, Tahir, you see something. You see this orc that is standing just there that you were attacking his outline. Whoop, 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 and he becomes invisible.
It's with you. What is this magic? I don't understand it.
You know he's there because he's going to try and stick a longsword in you, but you can no longer see him. That longsword is coming in, normal attack. You're both invisible. 15?
Miss.
Miss. He misses. And then a thing happens. A firebolt carries forward, attempting to strike Dahrian. Dahrian, firebolt. Advantage because it's coming from nowhere. 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
14 points of fiery damage, and can I see a con save on the Spirit Guardians, please? Ooh, 6. You got any fancy stuff I should know about?
Hmm.
I don't believe
I
the
don't
chat
think
has been
so.
kind recently.
I don't think so.
Alright, Spirit Guardians falls. The orcs are like, why couldn't you do that before? And I believe that will bring us around to Andry, who is asleep and dreams of large women. Dahrian, I think it comes around to you then. What you doing?
What can I do? All of this is not really my wheelhouse. Let me double check something here real quick.
And as you're double checking that, we'll just do a little more background information. Tahir, as you're standing there and preparing to fight with an invisible orc, you hear a little as if there was like a little chunky lizard in a cage nearby.
That be the item we've been looking for?
Could be.
I mean, he said chunky lizard, the voice in my head, but those sound like some pretty big teeth. Is it the cave beaver?
Could be. Could be the invisible cave beaver.
Holy guacamole. This is insane.
Blitz, up by you, as you're kind of hunkered down in there, you see these Spirit Guardians fail, and as you're sort of looking around, ooh, that is a beefy cure. Dahrian, who is that one aimed at?
That is at Andry.
Okay.
I reach down, I touch him, and I give him a kick.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. I need to double check my sleep spell. I think you need to use an action to wake him up, so I think I'll need to ask you to decide heal or wake. One moment while I triple check myself here.
If you, I was gonna say if you want to heal him, I can wake him.
Just thinking the same thing, but I don't know. Like, is that something we can say out loud? Like,
yeah. So I'll clarify because
you thinking the same thing.
You've got party members who do use sleep. They would either need to take a point of damage or use an action to shake and slap them awake. So you can heal, you can call out instructions to each other, but just to clarify, it does need an action to. I mean, especially Andry, you're gonna have to like hold his nose for at least 5 seconds.
Yeah, I will kind of crouch down and grab his calf and heal him and holler out, "Somebody wake him up!"
You got it. Andry, please recover those 20 hit points. Very nice. Dahrian, any bonus action or other stuff?
I don't think so.
All right, Blitz.
I got nothing here.
Blitz, what do we got?
Let's head forward to about here, and as he's walking, his heel comes loose. You know, he's already fallen apart at the hinges as it is, but as he's sauntering forward, it looks like a piece of his heel comes loose and sticks in between a couple of the cobblestones or whatever. And as he keeps walking, he's trailing like this chain that's coming out of his foot, right? And then he gets over to here. And he'll shake Andry awake.
All right.
Please wake up, friend. We need you. And then the chain pulls taut and yanks him back over here. This is the confusion he's got where you can go back to a place without invoking attacks of opportunity. He has to return to a place he's been in the turn already.
Very nice.
Yeah. So anyway, there he goes.
Excellent. Blitz out back. Andry awake but prone at the moment. That is an action. Any bonus or other action from your Blitz?
That is the bonus. Yeah. So action wake. Bonus,
okay, got it.
Get out of here.
Awesome. Tahir. You can't see yourself. You can't see that orc, but you're pretty sure he's still there. What are you
Is
doing?
remarkable, and there must be some sort of enchantment in this room where, with the possibilities, think of what we could do. It could be spectacular. 15 to hit.
15 will miss.
Why? Do you believe it, man? I have no idea what's going on. It is utter madness.
14 will miss.
I contain myself.
As you're saying all that, from a little bit off to your left, you hear, "Of course I believe it. It's my experiment. I did this.
You're a genius, man.
I am a genius."
Then why are you fireballing us?
Because that's what geniuses do.
You're absolutely right. And I can't fireball my team because they're in the room.
And that is why you fail. Tann.
No. Oh, that's it.
Okay. Tann, you hear just nonsense happening on the far side of the room, and what are you up to?
I think the nonsense would have distracted him enough that he still would have like ran in to like wake Andry up, but see that he is now awake. Be like, wait, there's so much stuff happening. What? He's like, he's like, oh man, I'm really close. Let's see. Firebolt! And he's gonna firebolt, probably this guy here that he can see.
Straight up attack, you got it?
Yep. And whip. Oh, come on. And you're like, oh man, what's happening to me? And then he's gonna kind of reach over and like to the orcs that like kind of like reach around like the door frame a little bit and give him like a tap on the shoulder and be like, hey man, I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from my buddy there. He's gonna punch you really hard otherwise. I'm gonna use a sorcerer point and cast for a quickened action.
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go for second level and hope for the best,
You got
despite
it.
my track record at this point.
Standard attack. 22 is a
Yay!
solid hit. Let's see it.
All right.
Higher level cast, inflict wounds, ba-boom. Oh, 18 points of damage. That is enough. Orky go bye-byes.
Yay!
Tann, anything else?
It worked. Just had to ask nicely. And then he's gonna. Where did I come from? From here initially.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 20. Yeah, he's just gonna go right back. He's just gonna go right back to the corner.
As you head back to the corner, some bad things happen.
Oh no!
First of all, I mean, it's the enemy's turn. So first of all, the orc that Tahir can't see moves away from Tahir. Tahir, I don't think you have any special ability that would let you take an attack of opportunity as he does that. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. That orc, and that orc all orc pile on the prone Andry, striking out with longswords advantage because he is prone. Andry, 3 longswords coming in. Number 1, crits it for 18. Number 2, 23 for 8. Number 3, 14 is probably going to miss. Andry, I think that might have you unconscious.
It sure does.
All right. Your mic ran away from you again. Andry is now unconscious rather than just being asleep. Seeing that, we've got a couple of other things happening. The first one is an invisible mate. Those are words that I can't speak.
Indivisible.
And an indivisible mage throws a firebolt at Dahrian. Dahrian, you get a firebolt coming in with advantage. Boom. 20?
Misses.
Misses. We've got Hingist, who's running a little low on spells and things to do. Hingist will... Hingist is going to try the sleep trick again. Sleep coming in. Second level. Rolls it. 17. Blitz is immune to sleep. Dahrian, I think you are more than 17. Tann, I think you are more than 17. Am I correct?
Yep.
All
Yes.
right. Sleep spell fails. That is my 3 orcs, my mage, and my hingist. And so, Andry, I need to ask you for the first death saving throw of the session.
Oh.
Who's one on the bad side, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. Dahrian.
Okay. Well, Andry's already dead.
Oh, he's unconscious. He's not.
Well,
dead
right,
yet.
yeah. I mean, the sleep is not going to affect him.
Yes, true. Oh, that sleep is not going to affect him. It might affect Tahir, but you can't see Tahir. So I think I'll let that one go for friendly fire-ish, and the odds
allow
are
it.
not going to hit. Let's go ahead and see those. How many hit points worth of stuff you got there? 18. So orc number 1.
Well, hold on a second, because I cast it at 4th level.
Oh, I did not see that. Let's see the rest then.
So I do the 2d8 3 times.
The 68.
Yes.
So
Jeepers.
that many.
29, 30, 42, 49?
That's what I got.
49
Yep.
looks good. Okay, hang on a second here.
And I'll just center it right there.
Sounds good. So, AP time. Huh? $48, 41, 31, 15. The chest goes and is now lying on the ground snoring, as are the 3 orcs. One moment, just need to triple check the chest. Are you a construct? Oh, you are a construct. Hang on a moment. 31. Tahir, the chest
Hello.
remains floating. However, no, wait. That's 10. That's 31. Zimma. The chest remains floating. Never mind. Sorry. Hard math. You are still flying. You are there. Dahrian, all 3 orcs are asleep on the ground. The chest seems unaffected. And what are you doing now?
I move up to kind of straddle him,
Mhm.
I guess, or stand on him,
Sure.
maybe. Can I do a bonus action, or does it have to be like a cantrip bonus action? Spell.
Since you did a leveled spell, it must be a cantrip bonus action.
Okay. Then that's, I guess that's it.
You got it. Blitz. What might you be doing?
I gotta save Andry.
Gotta save Andry.
I'm gonna go up and put a little cure wounds of my own.
Oh, a little cure
Here.
wounds. You got it. Let's see it.
Something.
That's
That
a
is
good one.
something indeed. Andry is back in it with 21 hit points at the moment. And there was a little blurty noise. What was that? Albinosaurus Jones, thank you for the cheer there. And Blitz, anything else? Bonus action or additional movement?
Bonus action back again.
Okay. Whoop. Tahir. Something just went pop-woo. Let's find out what that was. Oh, DM reroll. Thank you, Albinosaurus Jones.
Seriously?
Tahir,
No.
what are you
Thanks,
doing?
You
Chris.
Such an incredible genius. You could change the world with this. I'm gonna be moving around.
Slow down there, champ.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm moving the room so I bump into something
You
that's
went
invisible.
bump. You hear genius. You just bumped into me, and yes, there is
I can't even see you.
there is an invisible mage right there.
I will.
You are
Yeah.
also still invisible.
I will. Hold up. I want to read one part of the spell. 1 second.
Oh dear.
I want to see if it can
Does
do
it say
things.
that you can see?
That's what I figured. You can cause green flame to leap from a target to a different creature of your choice. Yeah, that you can see. So you get lucky this time, genius. But don't worry, I'm stat 15.
15 will cause a reaction to be used, but it is a miss.
You fool! You just activated my trap card. I'm gonna do that shit again. No, I don't. Why is there a wall here? This isn't fair. You're stealing my trick. He's here. He's right here. Just hit this. I'm just shouting and pointing, but I'm still invisible, so I don't know. He's here. He's right here. No.
Tann, you hear a disembodied voice yelling out, "He's here, he's right here." Good luck. What are you doing?
I'm like, like Tahir, man. I appreciate you, but I have no idea where you are or what you're talking about. I saw you go down a hallway, and now your voice is coming from somewhere else. Where? Where? Dahrian, help me out, man. Can I hit one of these orcs that are taking a nappy time?
Can if you get close.
If I get close, okay.
There's a mimic too.
Yeah.
There is the
Oh.
chest still floating up there.
Okay. I think there's enough room in here that I could kind of, and he's gonna mountain goat himself up a little higher, and he's gonna be like, high five, man! Pop! And he's gonna do another inflict wounds.
Okay.
Oh,
Inflict
nice.
wounds.
Although, hopefully that works, because I heard you say it was a construct, but I don't know how inflict wounds works on constructs, but I'm gonna find out today.
We will find out together.
Yeah, let's hit it first.
A 10 will surprisingly hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I am surprised. All right. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
21
good one.
points of necrotic damage, and the chest just goes boom and falls. I mean, it was a chest, so it's kind of an inanimate object already, but it's very inanimate right now.
Huh. So a chest can take necrotic damage. Something in there was alive.
Who knew?
I mean, it was a plant at one point.
That's true. Where are you, man? I don't know where you are. He's gonna like back out, like, and just kind of like try to like, just look around, like whenever you're trying to like adjust your viewpoint, and yeah, and that's it. That's it for him.
Sounds good. As you do that, it's going to bring up enemy turn, most of which are sleeping, but one of which is not. Just a moment as I triple check my resources here. The party is doing quite well, but let's see if we have any last minute surprises here. Dun, 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 dun.
There's still an imp running around.
Oh,
There's not.
There is not.
There's not.
Oh, there's not?
There's
Okay.
a little bit of ichor in the hallway from where Tahir dealt with the imp.
Excellent.
But
Annihilated it.
yeah, it was a thing that happened. What we're gonna see though is a Burning Hands spell that is going to trigger. And it is going to wash over it's going to go from here. There. From there. Go there. So it is going to hit Dahrian. It is going to hit one of the orcs. It is going to hit Tann. And it is going to hit Andry on the ground. And it is going to be a Burning Hands spell.
Oh.
And it is going to be coming in at 3rd level.
Dear God.
Can I get a DC 12 dexterity saving throw? Dahrian, Tann, and Andry. And unfortunately, that was hot enough that he doesn't get to wake up his orc. He just kills it.
Dahrian's on a roll.
Really is.
Well done. Cutting that 15 in half for everybody down to 7. But please take your 7 points of damage. For a moment, there was a mage there, and then Tahir, you hear a little bit of noise coming from behind you. Dahrian, Tann, Andry, that mage fades out from visibility once more. Andry, did you got 21? You got some hit points back, so I think you're there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing there?
I will stand up.
Alrighty.
I slide over as
Yep.
he stands up.
Do you want to or not?
And I'm going to move forward. Do I know where he is?
So I think
Did I
Tahir's calling
hear?
out instructions to get you in the right area. You will be at disadvantage on the attack, but you can swing if you choose. Unless you've got blind fighting, in which case you can swing just fine.
Don't hit the other invisible guy.
Fine. Oh, at disadvantage, right?
At disadvantage, yes. That will
14?
cause a reaction to be expended, and a whoop shield. You can feel your hand glance off of something. Maybe a little bit better next time. Second attack?
Can I use a bonus action to grapple him?
Yes, you can try. Seems reasonable. I think. I don't think you have to be looking at something to grapple it. This is not going to go well for the mage. Yep. Rolling in with a 0. You have 100% grappled this mage.
Then I will punch him again. Still at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, yes, please. Even though you're holding him, you still can't see him. 13 will miss. Little ba-ding-ding noise in my ear. What was that? Oh, thanks for the follow there, Rave 4 D&D. Andry, anything else?
Do I think that it's a area thing? Well, I will drag him this way.
Oh, you drag him away, and as you do, you can see what's in your hands.
I have found you.
He's like a little broken and bleedy and kind of grappled at the moment, but yeah, you found him. Andry, anything else?
No, that's it.
Dahrian, what you doing?
I'll go ahead and attack this guy.
Sure, advantage. He's a sleepy fella. Oh, 13's gonna miss even with the advantage.
God damn.
Gotta aim for the squishy bits. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Alright. Blitz. What you doing back there?
Scared to go back in that room, to be honest with you, but...
I mean, there's a doorway just there into a temple of Set. You could go hang out there. It's much nicer.
Oh. I go do some more exploring. I think Blitz will step up and with this little spiked club. Are we sparing this human, or are we going to end him? Or is he even human? This wizard?
He's human. Looks to be humanish.
Oh, thumbs down.
He's a genius!
He's a genius.
From the leader there, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to smack him. Yeah. As a matter of fact, in case he does any more invisible tricks, I'm gonna do a branding smite on this attack.
Okay, and you're going for the mage, right?
Yeah.
A 9 is gonna miss.
Oh no, that was sorry, that was the spell. I don't know why it always rolls dice when I cast a spell. I'm looking for my weapon dang blessed it. Where is it? There it is.
17 is one shy of the number you need while his shield's up.
Oh, all right.
Anything else for you?
No.
All right, Tahir. You can see the genius, but you still can't see yourself.
You said I got a little something in my bag. I'm just gonna take one step back.
Okay.
Anyone there? Any visible things?
So you take a step back and you kind of listen around, and you can hear a little like kind of noise coming from a little down right from where you are.
Remarkable. It must be the cave people that's doing this. That's the only explanation.
No other explanation possible.
I'm gonna pretty much... Yeah, fuck it. I'll step here.
Okay.
I'll cast Green
You are
Flame Blade.
no longer invisible.
I will cast Green Flame Blade.
Okie dokie.
I will stab the sleeping orc.
You have advantage. And super crit time. But
Oh my
you miss.
god!
Wow.
Remarkable. Even in his unconscious state, he still knows what to do. I don't know how he successfully turned over like he was gonna go suck his thumb like a baby. It's crazy. I don't understand it. 17 hit him.
You still miss.
This guy?
Yep.
The sleepy dude?
You
Shit!
You miss.
How does he do it? I sit back there.
You become invisible once more as you step back into the zone of invisibility.
It is the beaver. I am a genius. That's
You
it.
are a genius. Tann, as genius is declared once more, what are you doing?
I'm just in awe of his genius, and as I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, you're doing some crazy stuff out there. You're making discoveries. I don't even know. I can't even comprehend. And he's gonna shuffle. He's gonna shuffle his hooves across the floor, like what a kid does with their socks on the carpet. And he's gonna come over to this guy, and he's gonna go whoop 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 whoop. And go boop him on the nose and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay, you have advantage. We figured out that 18 is the number to hit, so let's see an 18 with advantage.
Fingers crossed. Hey.
That is solid. Give me the crit.
Does that mean I roll it?
Yep.
Twice? Or
Shocking Grasp.
how do I do
D8.
that?
So give me another D8.
Another D. Okay.
2d8 because you're.
No, sorry, another 2D8.
Five.
Yeah. Okay. 2D8.
9, 21. That is enough. No more Orky. And
That's it.
anything else?
Nah, he's good.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, Burkham's kind of having a bad day.
Could always surrender.
Yes. Or Burning Hands. And so, Burning Hands is declared and cast. That is going to be Andry. That is going to be the orc on the floor. That is going to be Blitz. And that is going to be Dahrian. Are the Burning Hands recipients.
Oh, no.
It is a 20-point Burning Hands cast. Dahrian has failed and is taking all 20. Andry has failed and is taking all 20. The orc never had a chance.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter.
Oh no.
But I'll
she
roll it.
did.
I'll roll it just
Oh,
Dahrian
no.
goes
because,
down.
but
Oh, Oh, wait, hey,
yeah.
we get an unconscious Dahrian. Blitz, we got an unconscious Blitz.
Yeah.
Andry, maybe this mage is bringing it around. Andry, do you have 20 hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
I only take 10 damage.
Why do you only take 10 damage?
Stone's endurance.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Does Tann have to roll dexterity as well, or no?
No, Tann is not in the path of the fire, so Andry staves off most of it. Andry... Okay. Andry, it is your turn. I think a grapple effect triggers.
Yeah, he takes a d4 of damage.
Ooh, he takes all 4 of that d4.
Good. Crush him.
Slam him onto the ground.
I'm a genius!
You should have surrendered.
Genius!
Punch him.
Oh God!
Punch his,
Hey.
punch his head off.
23 damage is the number to beat. Can you do it on the first punch?
No.
I believe in you.
Oh my!
Wait, what?
That sucks.
Where's the normal damage?
I won't roll off a D&D Beyond, I don't think.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, hang on.
You know, if you click fighting style on fighting and roll 20 check, I can automatically roll it for you.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, the text in the purple pink bar. If you click it, it'll roll it for you.
Alright, so that is 19 plus 3 is 22. Blinking health bar, he's got one.
No, that was me pushing it. I'm not
I'm
Andry.
sorry.
I'm showing him.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
was demonstrating.
Alright, so what do I hit?
So if you,
Like in the chat.
For the future, the chat box, you'll see where your weapon is there. All you have to do is click the words.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, like that.
you got it. So let's see here. What did we have? That was 2d8 equaled 3, but you also get a normal plus 7. So
Yes.
10 points of damage there on that first hit. It's very low even for your normal damages. 17 causes the reaction to blow. That was the last of the spell slots. That is a miss. Got anything else? Dun, dun, dun. Andry?
No.
All right, Dahrian. I need to ask for the first of your death saving throws. And what
Is there
just
a button
happened
to
out there
click
in
that?
chat? Oh, thank you for the
Okay.
subscription, Wooman.
If you clicked on your hit points at the top, just in that box anywhere. Or, well, not anywhere, but I guess anywhere except on the numbers. Do you see it? Wait.
No, I don't see it at all.
Oh, wait, I'm wrong. Oh, no, because I haven't made mine 0. That's why. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, once your hit points hit 0, I think it shows up there. But if it's fighting with you, just give me a d20, and we'll.
That's what it is. As soon as I made mine 0, it showed up.
Yeah.
And then I think you click on the little head with the X eyes.
14's one on the good side. Blitz. I think I need a death saving throw from you too.
All right. Yay.
17's one on the good side. Tahir.
It's almost a crime to kill such a great mind,
It is almost a crime.
but also he kind of has to go.
18's the number you need. You are invisible, so you got advantage.
Green Flame Blade. I'm sorry, you are one of the most magnificent minds. Tell me how you got the animal in the afterlife. I'm sorry. 20.
20 hits. 13 points left. 11's not enough yet.
No.
There we go.
Oh.
Berkham Shem falls. The mage is no more. Tann, Tahir, and Andry. Do we have enough healing available to you that you would be able to get to them?
Potions.
Okay.
I'll use my stock.
All right. So we will go ahead and clear the set. The party kind of semi recovers here, and as they do so, I get to ask for something fun.
Oh.
And that thing is, would someone in the party be so kind as to roll us a fateful d6 as a area was entered for the first time? Who got that d6 in there first? That will be the 6 on the d6, which is a good number.
Here.
There are no immediate threats present.
Yay!
Tahir,
Goodness.
you have noticed that there is a 5-foot zone of invisibility. I'm sure you're going to explore this almost immediately. These 4 squares, any creature entering into them turns invisible until they leave. All over the wall here is just an absolute mess. A potion of very nasty things fell down over all the reagents. It is just boiling and bubbling and fading away, and also covered in a bunch of bounced orc bodies. Over here we have a table laid out with some alchemical reagents, some of which were splashed over towards you, but some things might be savaged there. Lying on the floor are about a dozen dead orcs, a dead mage, and a dead chest, which you don't normally have to explain in detail, but this one is dead. It does appear to have locked itself in its death throes. What's everybody doing?
Oh, for starters, Dahrian, Blitz, Potion of Healing. I guess you can roll that for yourselves if you like.
Just
And secondly, based on the area of the invisibility, is there like some sort of glyph, ruins, anything that would signify this is an enchanted area?
Go ahead and give me an investigation. Or Arcana or investigation, your choice.
Either or works.
And was that just a normal healing potion, right?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. We'll call this one investigation. 26.
Ooh, 26, very nice. So you investigate your way around and you identify that basically this area right here, You inspect the door, you inspect the lintel, you inspect the area around it. You find the little cage that has the invisible cave beaver in it, until otherwise noted that you take it outside of the invisible area, and I can tell you what it might also be. No carvings, no glyphs, no symbols. It appears to be, you may be familiar with wild magic areas, a point in space that creatures become invisible if they enter.
This is definitely something to study on. This is remarkable in terms of the utility it could do. I mean, he had like 8 orcs in here with just this.
There was a lot of works. I wonder if it ever gets tired out. He's gonna like scoot into it and like scoot out. He's gonna be messing with it too.
Yep. You go invisible,
I'm like,
you come out, and like you figure out that there's like a point that you just don't want to stay in long, like when your eyes sort of get split and you can kind of see through half your eyeball and out the side of your head in a weird direction. It's not okay.
That made me uncomfortable, man. I don't know if I want to go in there anymore.
Yeah, it's you just kind of want to hit it head on. You don't want to edge in sideways. You get like that like cutaway effect.
Interesting. Huh. I think Tann might take a minute now that he knows there's a room back there. Maybe he'll kind of shuffle through the room, see what's in there.
Sure. Tann, you start investigating around, and you do your set. Let's call tossing the room a perception check there.
Ooh. Perception.
That's a pretty good perception.
Not
So
bad.
you identify the gear from the orcs. There are about a dozen suits of chain, shields, long swords. You find what was probably the imp's little hangout area in there as well. There's a couple of coins scattered about. We'll get you the appropriate amount once we're done here. But no real treasure beyond what might be a week's worth of wages. So it's silver. It's not enough to, really call spending money, but it's probably what they were being paid to be here.
These poor guys, they weren't getting paid much, but at least we got some more to pay for our rooms. And he's definitely gonna take what little change there is.
Does the mage have a spell book?
The mage does have a spell book.
Do they have belts?
Do they have belts?
Do the orcs have belts?
They do have belts. They wear their long swords on belts. So you now have a dozen new belts.
Heck yeah.
Let's see here. Does anybody have special abilities to see things that I should know about?
Not yet.
I don't think so.
So, flipping through and finding the spellcaster's spell book, you see that it contains Dancing Lights, Firebolt, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Shield, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Protection from Evil and Good, Enlarge, Reduce, Invisibility, Web, and Haste. The mage himself, I'll get you that list. The mage himself is also carrying 2 rather odd daggers. The daggers look like glass, but ting 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 ring like steel. He's also wearing a set of very nifty bracers. They complement his robe.
Suppose Blitz can do detect magic as a ritual if we're going to be here for a little while.
Would you, before I step the dome for a little bit?
Hmm?
Would you like me to step the dome?
Bubble up.
Yes.
Also, if we are going to bubble up, this might be the opportune time to get your dog.
Oh, please.
You
Please,
think?
yes.
Oh,
I hope he's doing better than I am.
did you save enough spells?
I still got 2 4th level spell slots.
Ooh. Do we still need to talk to not of Arceus, the sun?
Afris?
Afris, thank you. I couldn't read my handwriting.
I mean, I could. If you'd like me to have a word with him after I get the dog, sure. I assume I could.
Because I just had a realization.
Yes. We've been gone for many hours.
Yeah. Oh no. We were supposed to talk to the guy.
Shit! Cornelius! How can we forget? Wait! What time is it? We went at night. We slept a little bit. There's still a chance. It could be either very early in the morning at some time or sometime in the afternoon. I don't know how time works underground.
I think it's the same.
Yeah, it would. My guess is that it is early afternoon on the next day.
And so?
Stuff to consider.
What are the things that are happening? So I've heard the proposal that the bubble could be put up. I've heard that we could be doing some maybe identifying. I think was the thing we were hinting at there, and possibly the rescue mission for Bowser. What's actually taking place right now?
I think number one priority: bubble up,
Okay.
get the people who got absolutely destroyed some recuperation.
Yes.
Please.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Bubble, is that being cast as a spell slot, or, which is still a 5-10 minute cast? What is the casting on that one?
I believe it's 11 minutes. I think the dome takes 1 minute to cast normal.
1 minute to cast. So
10
are you
minutes as
using a spell slot, or is this going as a ritual?
Dahrian, you have the ability to cast ritually as well, right?
To cast what?
Ritually as well, right?
I do, yes.
Because if I'm to go on this mission to get his dog back, I can't be the one to cast the spell.
Oh, I could cast the omens as a ritual. Yeah.
Okay. So Bubble bloop comes up. Everyone has a little bit of a feeling of maybe some safety. So that's a 10-11 minute endeavor. You've gathered most of the things together, kind of sorted yourself out, shut the doors, those sorts of normal preparations. As you're doing so, could I get a quick survival check from whoever would like to be responsible for such a thing? A 9. So the cave beavers are out and barking. You can hear their plaintive calls echoing through the dungeon. The little that's very well known to be the cave beaver sound. So yes, there are animals about and reasonably close. But they're on the other side of the bubble, so I'm sure that won't be a problem. That was the first 10 minutes or so. We've got another 50 or so minutes to go to short rest time. But before that, is the rescue mission happening before or after short rest time?
I may recommend we do it before the full short rest time, so I can really at least get one of my spell slots back.
Okay. And could I get the details on this rescue mission one more time? Because I think I heard throwing myself into the sky.
So, here's how it's going to go down.
Okay.
Well, one, before I do anything ridiculous with my teleporting skills, are we, I mean, do you want me to talk to Cornelius? Do you want me to do anything in town? Or do you want me to just go up, get the dog, leave?
I suggest you proceed stealthily.
Oh, why would I do that?
Yeah,
You may wish to wear her boots if she would let you borrow them, or he would let you borrow them.
I don't believe we have time for that. But I may have a remedy for this. I just read my spell again because I forgot how the spell works. I can visualize where I want it to be and possibly go there if it's within range. So we could just say, we don't need to talk to Afris or Cornelius about the whole reason we're here or anything, and just get the dog and come back. I mean, it's up to you. I'm fine with whatever.
It really seems to me that this whole thing was, we may have jumped the gun, I guess, going down and getting into all of this, but
Are you sure?
But I think at this point, with us having done that, they know that we're rummaging around down here, or at least they suspect it. So it probably would not be a good idea for you to be noticed up top.
My
That's fair.
my boots don't require attunement, and he's gonna slide the boots off his hooves and give him a little wiggle wiggle.
How does that work? They're like circles.
Just wait.
You
just wait till you
hammer
put
them into your
on.
feet with nails.
Yeah. Just like put them on, and all of a sudden it's just like you feel like you're on a cloud. Because of magic, they'll.
He slips a bit as he's trying to put the boot on. Okay.
They'll fit onto your feet because they're magic.
Yeah, they're less like boots, more like Dr. Scholl's in a half moon shape. Just kind of glook.
All right. I will try my best to not be. Shit, the drunk's probably in the stables. Oh no. Oh, whatever. What's he gonna do? Be a spellcaster? That's ridiculous.
That
All
would be
right.
just ridiculous.
I will step out of the dome because I know it won't work if I'm in the dome. Blitz. Is there a certain thing that he would want me to hear him say? Is there something I should tell him?
Safety
He's telling
word.
he's a
If
good
you only
boy.
follow like your voice.
He likes scritches under his chest.
You want me to scratch metal? Okay.
Blitz has like special Brillo pads installed just for that.
All right. Here we go. And then he concentrates for a second. He closes his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He shifts into sand. The sand is boofed straight up. I'm going to visualize the interior of the stables.
Okay. What is
And I cast Dimension Door.
Okay, what is the range on Dimension Door?
500 feet.
This is terrifying.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And then...
Good lord, are those the floors of the dungeon?
Okay. You go... Is there a chance of failure on Dimension Door?
It's not teleport. Nope.
Okay.
I will read it. You teleport yourself from your current location to any spot within range. You arrive at the exact spot desired. It can be a place you see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating a distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight down or upward.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. The creature must be within 5 feet when you cast a spell. If you arrive in a place already occupied by an object or a creature, you and any traveling creature with you each take 46 force damage and the spell fails.
Wow.
Sounds good. So, woof, you start head up. You are visualizing the stables, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I will say there is a 2 in 100 chance, so a 1 or a 2 on a D100, and you will teleport into the horse, Bowser, or Beldar. If you are below 30, Beldar is present. So could I get a D100? You want a high number. 30 or below and Beldar's hanging out. 2 or below and you teleport inside someone.
Alright, my Call of Cthulhu skills are going to pay off here, but bam! 4. We're good.
At least you missed
somebody, so that's something.
At least you missed Bowser's butt. Man, that is,
So
I like a couple.
you appear and you are standing directly between the horse and the griffin, and Bowser just sitting there staring longingly towards the doorway. You can hear Beldar go "Blah, blah, blah, blah," and start to dig his way out of a pile of hay that he's sleeping inside. What are you doing?
I succeeded.
That's true.
Hi, Bowser. How you doing, bud? Do you scratch the metal? Just feels
Blitz,
weird.
I don't know. Does Bowser like Worf? Like
Just his little spiked iron tail there will just.
The subwoofer woofs.
Oh, so that is good.
so
Who's a good mechanical dog?
you hear Beldar like, what? Who? Where? And then boom as he comes rolling down out of the hayloft and kind of stands up and you.
Me. Hi, Beldar. How you doing?
Hey.
You alright, buddy?
I'm sobering up.
Do you want a drink?
Yes.
I'll throw him a gold coin.
Oh, you're a saint. And he takes it and he just starts heading to the door and whonk behind him. And staggering around. Melkor! I have gold!
Alright, Bowser. I have no idea if you understand me, but you gotta be willing for this dude. We gotta go get your master. Actually, I'm bringing you to his master. Why am I still talking? And then, as it happens, sand shifts over the screen, and they both vanish from the stables.
Ooh. Phew. And where are you wanting to land?
The room I was in.
Okay.
The exact spot I teleported from.
You appear. Bowser appears next to you. Congratulations. The party is complete once more. Well done. And
Thank you for not making a roll to see if he ends up inside us.
no. You chose wisely. But you have returned. Well done. That would take 2-3 minutes or so. So we're 12 minutes in. A little more time's going to need to pass before the healing happens. And before that happens, I get to ask for 2 more fateful D6s. A 1 on either of those would mean something adventuresome happens before the short rest is complete. That's a 6.
Not enough rolling. I'm not going to roll this.
We need 1 more without a 1.
I did 1. Nice.
4 is not a 1. You may take the
you got it.
benefits of a short rest. And on that, we will bring this evening to a close, picking up next week. Actually, before we do that, before I say that, we'll do a little schedule check offline because I know we are hitting some holiday and some busyness. And when we come back, we may be player short or we may be on break for the holidays. We'll sort that stuff out. But if you have liked what we've been doing, do please come in and hang out with us in the Discord. We've been playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, working our way through the original Adventures Reincarnated release by Goodman Games of Dark Tower. We've got some bonus content to work through. And the party has decided, who needs level 1? We're diving straight into level 2, and we are messing with the ecosystem of the dungeon. So we'll see how all that works out for them next week. But you know what? Before I say that, hit dice are being rolled. Is the party going to push their luck and try for a long rest here? Or do something else with their short rest? If they're trying for the long rest, we'll let them finish up their hit dice and then find out what kind of adventuresome start we may have to our next session. Are we going for long, or are we happy with short?
I don't know how you're all doing, but Tahir's doing great. Like I have 1 of every spell slot still, so I'm asking you guys.
I've used a few spell slots, but I'm not in a terrible spot.
Yeah, I still have 3
Pardon
first.
the noobness.
I still have 3 first, 2 second, 1 third, and 1 fourth. So I think I'm fine with a short rest.
Okay.
I just only have 8 hit points. That's basically what I'm.
Roll those hit dice.
And Beau, you were saying?
Oh, sorry, I have like newbie questions I'm pressed to ask on here, but like, if we long rest, then we heal completely, right? But then if we do short rest, we have to roll our hit dice.
Short rest, you're spending hit dice to recover. You don't get all your spell slots and stuff back. You only get the ones you have. Long rest, you do recover full hit points. You get any half of any spent hit dice back. But because you only long rested a very short while ago, you would basically be spending almost another 12 to 20 hours kind of hunkered down to let the time pass so that the long rest would settle in. So the penalty for taking a long rest so soon is you just have to kind of hunker in and let the time pass. So that was where I was going to ask, and that was the follow-up question if you decided to.
Craziness.
Yeah. So things would progress, because you can't long rest after every battle without some consequences. So sounds like short rest was the way we went. We will sort some scheduling stuff out. And Alex, if you happen to be listening in and want to throw us to a raid to someone cool, please start prepping to do so. Otherwise, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for following. Do swing by the Discord. Check us out on the YouTubes. Check us out on the Twitch and all the other fun places. We play a ton of games and love to have you taking part, especially in the upcoming community campaigns. I get to DM them taking care of a black dragon. So if you want to go on a dragon hunt at a very low level, hop in the community campaign. It'll be fine. Survival rate almost 100%. Almost. Cool. Thanks, everybody. Any shout-outs, any other news from the players before we take us offline?
I'm good.
All good. Thank you, everybody. We'll catch up on some stuff. Talk to you again later.